Yo folks, what's up? Welcome to another edition of Henning Does Synergy Module Things with little modules and pushing in and then playing things with guitar. And hey, Synergy, awesome system, because take a freaking mega amazing hairy brown eye sound, the HBE, which is the super high gain channel of the Friedman BE amp, and pump that directly into your audio interface with the Synergy Syn 1, or pump it into the Syn 5050 power amp, or any power amp of your choice, or into a Torpedo or any other impulse response loader, or a combo amp if you want to write into the effects return directly into that power amp, or tons of different choices, which we're all gonna look at. So, of course, the brown eye is the modded plexi out there. It's the brown eye, it's the brown sound, it's the Eddie has the super mega gain and the high end and the and yeah, that's what it does, especially the hairy brown eye channel, which on the amp, let me show you. Go to the amp. There's a, here. You can switch, no, go to the amp, thank you. There's a switch here from clean to BE to HBE, and that's where we are, and actually on the highest gain setting on the input on the BE amp, 100 watts. So, what we're gonna do is, first, we're going to take the Syn 1 with the HBE module into the Syn 5050, which has 6L6, not EL34s like the brown eye, which funny enough, doesn't matter. It sounds the freaking same if you ask me. Taking that into the Syn 212 C.A.B loaded with V30s, miking that with the Sennheiser E609. We're going to check some sounds, then we're going to check the EQ settings and what that can do for you, and whether or not the two channels are different, which in this case, they're not really different, they're just for you to set up different settings to switch back and forth with the foot switch, or right there on the front panel with the channel switch between the blue and the red channel. So, let's do that. Here you go. Wasn't that neat? Before I forget, Michiel Poussinier from some country that he's from, not the big Belgian ball. Stop pretending to be Belgian, dude. You know, we all know you're Dutch. We know that you're from exactly. Or is that France? How is that different than France? Is France blue on top? I don't know. We're gonna say he knows flags. Is that France? Why do you have a French flag prepared? Why? What is wrong with you? Dude! And stop putting big balls on my face, okay? We'll do that once we're done filming. Anyway. Can't believe I just said that. Hey, DI out from the Syn 1 directly into the Apollo will sound like so. That was the frequency compensated DI out. We can turn that off to just be a DI out with all the frequencies. And now we're going to use that signal to be frequency compensated by an impulse response loader, the Torpedo C.A.B from 2 notes, which is also going to add the simulation of a power amp and the C.A.B and a little bit of room. So that sounds like so. But of course, careful. With the one C.A.B that I picked, you can pick any C.A.B you want. Now we get Michiel. Thank you, freaking Dutch guy. So now we're gonna see what if you have a combo because you're traveling light, or you have an awesome combo, or maybe money's missing and you have a combo, but you still want an Harry Brown Eye sound as a preamp. Many reasons why you would have a combo. Let's wire that Syn 1 module into a Fender Hot Rod and see how that sounds in combination with its power amp. And you could switch between the Fender preamps and the Harry Brown Eye 2-channel. Check it out. Now the last setup we're gonna do is taking a Marshall JCM 800 and no, it's this one, and this blue amazing Coffee Caps Latte 212 loaded with Celestion creambacks, not V30s, creambacks, and see how the JCM 800, which is an amazing amp, but it's a one-trick pony, it's a crunchy thing, can sound if we go around its preamp into the power amp with the Syn 1 and the HBE module and get quite a bit more gain out of it. Check it out. Now that's what happens when you expand your existing setup with Synergy. Pretty damn awesome, if you ask me. Now, of course, what you want to know is how close can we get to the actual amp, which is what we're here to test. With this Baruman Quilty, that's one of my babies. Look at her, come on, look at her being all shiny and woodsy and like maple binding and all that crap. Wow. So we are going into this very expensive amp. That's actually the module. Of course, Michiel's not on it. Freaking Dutch people. No offense to the Dutch. No, stop. Okay, fine. Possibly you're from France. Okay, you might be from... God, you're holding me hostage. Do I really have to say it? You bastard. Fine, you're Belgian. Get your bottom... Thank you. So, here we go. That is the Browner into, by the way, the Torpedo Studio with a Fortin 412. That's a pretty nice cab. It's just vintage 30 loaded. For some reason, it sounds awesome. I don't know. No, that's not it. Yeah, that's it. It's incredibly close. Now, the same thing we tested on all the other modules is, what if I roll back the volume on my guitar? Will it react the same? Some react exactly the same, some don't. So right now we're on the actual amp. Let's see. Module. So, if you ask me, any difference in this case, yeah, you could say, well, I'm hearing the 6L6, I'm hearing the 34. Ein Scheißdreck hört ihr. In English, you hear shit. I can feel a difference, which is possibly 0.5%. Okay? Negligible. Any difference is something that in any recording, live or whatever situation would not be there. You'd never even notice the difference because you wouldn't have that A-B. Okay? So, brilliant solution to get that ultra high gain plexi sound that the BE is known for and coveted for. Wow. Plus, 2 minutes later, take it out, put an AC in there, put a plexi in there, put a VH4 in there, put a Soldano in there, put a, and the 1 and 2, and it goes to, put a, I don't know. Hey, why are we saying go? Hello, thank you. Absolutely amazing. Thank you, Michiel, freaking Belgian, for switching for me. And links below, as always. Please use them to support me. Also, Patreon below, use it to support me. Support me in general. There's Bruno supporting me. Animals at the end, but not that one, but different ones. Bye-bye.
The storm has arrived.